9 News at 7 a.m. starts right now.
We are starting your 7 o'clock hour out with a live look from the high country and the metro. It's been snowing on and off in the mountains since yesterday morning, and we got a dusting of snow earlier in the metro. If you're heading out this morning, we've got you covered with what spots are being hit the hardest. Thank you so much for joining us, for being here on a Sunday. I'm Lauren Scafidi. We have a weather impact issue alert, and we've got team coverage to keep you informed this Sunday morning. So, of course, we'll get to 9 News reporter Aaron Adelson out in the field in just a couple of minutes. But first, let's have Jaden break things down for us.
Yeah, definitely. You know, we did see that snow. We had a heavier band of snow early on this morning. That was really around 4 a.m. And that was it. Yeah, that system kind of just died down as it was approaching the front range. So as far as totals, our totals has went down, unfortunately, to all the snow lovers. I'm not trying to give you the bad news, but at least we did see the snow because we've been wishing for that snow all the way back on Christmas Day. Here's your live radar so far. Noticing us across the metro area, we are nice and dry. The heavier bands of snow just towards the south of us, getting ready to move through Black Forest near Colorado Springs, and even towards the eastern plains. You're lucky enough to see some dusting of snow over towards Burlington, Kit Carson, as well as down towards La Junta and Lamar. But the snow will start to taper off here in the next hour or so. Over towards the high country, Vail, saw some good amounts of snow early on this morning, but that snow is continuing to dissipate as well. Temperatures right now on the cooler side and chilly side, thanks to that strong cold front that we did see. We're in the teens right now. Here's what it feels like outside, though. 15 degrees here in Denver. Feels like -3 over towards Lyman, 6 degrees over towards Ray, and, of course, over towards the high country, extremely chilly conditions. So definitely bundle up if you're getting ready to head out the door this morning. As far as this afternoon, we're expecting to see lots and lots of sunshine. But don't get fooled. We're going to still see those cool temperatures, only getting to the low 30s today. 33 degrees is what's in my forecast. But, of course, we got reporter Aaron Adelson outside. How are things looking out there as far as road conditions? And hopefully, please tell me that you're staying warm because I know it's cold outside.
It is definitely cold, Jaden, but we're doing all right. We've been driving around for the last 2 hours or so right by I-25 and University near DU. The highway's moving okay. Colorado Emergency Management is warning people if you have to leave early, take your time, drive slow. Roads can be slick. We've seen a couple plows go through on I-25. Can also see a little fender bender on University in the distance behind us. And just from driving around, if you hit the brakes too hard, you will lose control, spin out, maybe speaking from some experience there. So definitely take it slow. It's cold, but as you said, snow, finished for now, can look pretty outside your window, and can leave the roads a little treacherous. But the sun's coming up, and the highway's moving pretty well right now, so we'll send it back to you.
Aaron, thank you so much for that live report. We'll check back in with you in just a little bit. We do want to remind people that there are several shelters in Denver if you're in need of a warm place to stay during this cold weather. Denver's Department of Housing Stability opened extra shelters yesterday morning, and will keep them open for as long as the weather stays cold enough. All shelters are pet-friendly and have security. Of course, if you'd like to stay up to date on all of our weather coverage today, you can do that throughout the rest of the weekend, too. Just download that 9 News Plus app. It is free to download wherever you get your apps. If you're looking to go to Telluride to take advantage of all that fresh powder this weekend, you might be disappointed this morning. The resort is closed again today, day 2, as its workers negotiate a new contract with the resort. Telluride's Ski Patrol workers overwhelmingly rejected the resort's final contract offer earlier this week. The nearly 80 workers have been without a contract since late August. They want higher wages and say recruitment and retention need to be a priority. The resort says it'll be processing refunds for guests who bought tickets directly. New this morning, Windsor PD and CBI agents need your help finding 81-year-old Sammy Deal. He was last seen near Crossroads Boulevard last night. He normally has a walker, but he left without it. CBI says he's also new to the area and suffers cognitive impairment. If you know anything, call 911 or Windsor PD with the number right there on your screen. West Metro Fire says a cell phone left on a charger was the cause of this fire right here that destroyed one family's home in Lakewood. According to a social media post, they say the lithium-ion battery overheated the phone. This is so scary. It happened yesterday near 14th and Allison. Several 911 callers tell West Metro Fire that the fire spread quickly and those flames and smoke were shooting out of the mobile home within just minutes. Thankfully, everyone got out okay and no one got hurt. But now West Metro has some tips on how to handle lithium-ion batteries. They say don't let your phones or other devices charge overnight and always use the charger it came with. Do not charge or store your devices near an exit path in case of an emergency. That includes near your front or back door. Also, stay alert for any weird noises or weird smells, and always recycle your batteries. 7:05 now. One person is recovering in the hospital this morning after a shooting in Denver. This happened on East 20th Avenue, right by several businesses in downtown yesterday. Police say the call came in just before 4 p.m. When officers got there, they found a man. No word on how he's doing or any potential suspects. 2 people walked away from a small plane crash with no injuries. This also happened yesterday at the Platte Valley Air Park near Fort Lupton. Hudson Fire Protection says when they got there, they found the plane and confirmed 2 people were on board. Firefighters say they were able to get themselves out of the plane. The Weld County Sheriff's Office will investigate why this plane crashed. Joe Oltmann, a Republican podcaster, is now running for governor. In the past, Oltmann publicly has called for the execution of Colorado's top Democrats, saying the governor and attorney general are part of a, quote, synagogue of Satan Jews. Oltmann, who is from Douglas County, faces a defamation lawsuit for accusing Denver-based Dominion Voting Systems of rigging the 2020 election. Oltmann says his top priority as governor would be freeing Tina Peters, who's serving a prison sentence right now for a scheme to tamper with Colorado's election systems. Oltmann has suggested President Trump should institute special military courts and have tens of thousands of Americans executed. He recently said, quote, "I think violence is probably the only solution at this point." Despite Oltmann's years of calls for executions, he's maintained a prominent role in Colorado Republican politics, speaking at party events, endorsing candidates, and hosting fundraisers at his chain of gun shops.